In the first video of this section, we learned how we could find the trig ratios for 30, 45, and 60 degree angles. However, these are not always the angles that we need to find. A lot of times they are angles other than the common trig ratios that we found earlier.
And in this case, we go to our calculator. It used to be that we went to the tables, and now luckily we can go to our calculators. So go ahead and get your calculator out. And what we are going to do is we're going to use these buttons here, sine, cosine, and tangent. But before we do so, we need to make sure that we are in the correct mode. Remember, for this class, we are only using degrees. Once you get into Tech Math 3, you'll be using what are called radians. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to mode, depending on what kind of calculator you have. On the 83, it's here. We click mode. Notice up here it says that my calculator is in radians. So I'm going to hit the down button twice, and then hit it to the right once to select degrees, and I'm going to hit enter, so now that degree is highlighted. Then I will hit second quit to return to the main screen. So we can use this calculator now. We can say sine, and exactly how we see it here, 67, and all we have to do is hit enter, and we end up with that decimal or that ratio of 0.9205. So the sine of 67 degrees is 0.9205 approximately. In this case it asks for 3 significant digits, so we are going to round to 0.921. So take a second here, pause the video, and find the cosine of 19.51. To 3 significant digits, you should have found that cosine is cosine of 19.51 degrees is 0.943. Now your calculator, unless you have a TI-89, does not have a secant, cosecant, or cotangent button. So we need to make sure that we remember those reciprocal trig functions. So for instance, if we want to find the cotangent of 74.1 degrees is 1 divided by the tangent of 74.1 degrees. And this is how we would put it in the calculator. We need to be very careful. We would need to select 1 divided by tangent of 74.1. And we end up with 0.285. Again, this is an approximation to 3 significant digits. There is another way. You could just go through and find the tangent of 74.1 degrees, and then you can do 1 divided by, and if you hit second answer, it will bring up your previous answer, and you still get that 0.285, that same number that we got up here. But that would be doing it in 2 steps. So I want you to pause the video at this point and find the cosecant of 49.8 degrees. So in this case, you should have found that this is the reciprocal of sine. So we have 1 divided by the sine of 49.8. This comes out to be approximately 1.31.